Hello, today I was wanting to talk about the most common skin cancer worldwide, the basal cell carcinoma. The outer layer of the skin, known as the epidermis, requires cells to produce new cells to replace the ones that it loses as you go throughout your day-to-day life. Well, spending too much time in the sun trying to get your tan on does a bit more than just give you the worst sunburn of your life. The damaging UV rays from the sun, when they hit and are absorbed by the cells of the skin, they can cause damage to the DNA. And this damage to the DNA can lead to the cell's signals that stop it and let it know when to stop replicating from not working anymore, which is what causes this uncontrolled growth leading to the tumour of the basal cells. The epidermis of the skin is made up of 5 layers, the lowest of which, the stratum basale, is separated from the dermis of the skin by the basement membrane, which is where the basal cells are located. And as you can see in this slide of normal skin, the basal cells can be seen in the basement membrane of the epidermis in a uniform arrangement. The epidermis being the darker pink section at the top of the slide, and the basement membrane being that slight layer of cells that separate it from the lighter pink dermis of the skin. However, in this section, taken from the left temple of a 50-year-old male that had been diagnosed with a basal cell carcinoma, you can see the large growth of uncontrolled and not very uniform cells protruding into the dermis of the skin layer. And the reason for this is that this uncontrolled growth of the immature cells being at the basement membrane causes it to protrude down into the dermis, and which then causes a stretching of the epidermis skin in the earlier stages of the growth. And this growth in the dermis causes it to break and become an even larger sore when it gets to that later stages of the growth, and it eventually does break the epidermis due to the stretching. So I hope this video helped you see some of the anatomical changes that the basal cell carcinoma can have on the epidermis and dermis of the skin. Thank you for watching.